So you've seen my video giving you a tour of my office, been loving it, and I really do use this Kanban scheduling board. It works out really great. But in this process, I found a waste. So here's what goes on. I'll be over by my laptop back behind my desk, and I'll get something in, and I say, I need to make a task regarding this, put it up on the board, get rid of that email. So what I do is I have to go from here, I have to go over to this board, I have to get the colored post-it note that matches the value stream that I'm working in. Now, I did put this little box down here. I do have a pen here to write it down, but just to be honest, this is how my system is working right now. It's awkward for me to do the writing while I'm bent over like this, really bent over. So what I've been doing is I've been grabbing the post-it note, going back over to my desk, grabbing the pen, writing the task down, then going back over here, putting these away, and putting my task on the board. Lots of walking back and forth to make that happen. All right, here's my first one. This is what I really want to do. My desk is kind of a U shape. If it were up to me, I would take this whole desk unit and I would take this and move it around this way so that the opening is right here by the door. So right now I've got the camera just outside my door, and what that would do is I walk in, I would be walking right in behind my desk, and I would be able to start working right away. All my tasks would be right behind me. When I had guests that come in, they would take a right-hand turn and go to that side of the office. Here's the thing though, my coworkers, they realize that I'm productive, they realize that I'm organized, so they like that part of it. I think they just don't like that, I've got a very colorful office. So I think that might be a little strange. I might catch a little bit more flack for that, so for the social pressure, I'm not going to do that. But here's the idea that I have. I'm going to take this box, take this off, and I'm going to put it under my desk over here so that when I get a task, I can just reach down, grab the post-it note that I need, write it down, and then when I leave my office, pick them up, put them on the board where they need, or I'll just walk over and put them on in the moment. Now that's still transportation motion for me to go from my desk over to the board, but I'm not doing it 3 times. I'm only doing it once. So I will save some transportation motion doing that. All right, all done moving it. Let me show you what I did. It's around this side of the desk where I usually stand. And there's my little Kanban of post-it notes that I use on this board. But as I mentioned a few minutes earlier in the video, this is where I actually write the notes, and so I put the post-it notes where I write them, and then this is where I use them for scheduling. Now let me show you a couple of other things that I've done in the meantime. I had some students that needed a pen, needed some paper. I just put these underneath here, put the pen on a string. Now let me tell you the purpose of putting the pen on a string. The purpose is not to prevent students from stealing my pen. I don't think that students are going to steal my pen. It is a poka-yoke to prevent students from accidentally taking the pen, which is a different thing. Now, this is something that I did. Now, this is me solving a problem that I don't know if I actually have this as a problem. So I'm not sure that this is really a lean improvement, but it was something that I thought of, and so I decided to do it. And that is, I did not want the string to be dangling all over the floor, but I did want the pen to be able to be used all around the desk at all the different parts of the desk. Put it on this shorter string, and I put the string on a slide so that the pen can be used anywhere. So shorter string over here, it can be slid this way, and no matter where you walk around the desk, the pen kind of goes around with you, but yet it's stuck here on the string. I'll show you how I did that. So underneath the front of the desk, I mounted this little aluminum slide. You can see there's my fingers on top. It goes all the way around, and so the pen can slide either way around there. So people will sometimes ask me, wow, you've got so many productivity tools in your office. How long did it take you to do all of this? This would take me forever to do this. And here's the key. I didn't do it all at once. This is just 5, 10, 15 minutes at a time where I find a problem in my process, I find a waste in my process or a defect, and then I go in and I try to figure out a solution for it, and I fix it, and I dive in and do it. And usually it doesn't take too long. Some things take a little longer. The key is when you see problems in your process, figure out a way of eliminating the problem, of reducing the waste, and just get it done. All right, I hope this was helpful to you.